Hey there! So it has been a really long time since I filmed a video. I looked back on my channel and I realized that I have not filmed a video for like nearly 6 months. And it's crazy to think that that much time has gone by, and it's kind of just been a different shift of things going on in my life, so that I haven't really been having the opportunity to sit down and kind of set time aside for myself and really just kind of sit down in front of the camera and just share things with you guys. Anyways, today I have a haul video for you guys. It is going to be a Sephora haul. So this is kind of a belated haul, but I set all these things aside because I was like, I'm going to film a haul video because I have not filmed a video for a long time, and I have all these things. I actually picked up quite a bit of things because I went back on 3 separate occasions, and I also use it as an opportunity to kind of like restock up on things that I, like staple items in my makeup routine, as well as I wanted to also pick up some gifts for people for Christmas as well. So the first couple of things that I picked up were 2 of the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, and of course I wanted to go back and pick up another one in the shade Lolita because I absolutely love Lolita, which is what I have on my lips today. But of course, since it is like super popular, it was completely sold out. Like, I could not get a hold of one whatsoever, so I just kind of picked up a couple of other shades instead. The shades that I picked up are Damned and Echo. So I took them out of the box already so I can show you guys, but Damned is kind of like a really like deepened brownish red shade, and it's kind of like almost black, so it's like a blackened deep brownish red shade, if that makes any sense. But it actually swatches a little bit lighter than it shows up in the tube, but I'm excited to try this one out. And then I also picked up Echo, which is kind of like a slightly purpley tinted medium toned like navy shade, so it's kind of like an out there color, not your everyday kind of lip color, but I'm excited to try this one out as well because I do really like the Kat Von D liquid lipstick formulation. The next thing that I picked up is the Sephora Highlight Lowlight Face Contour Duo, which is kind of one of those things where it has like a highlighting end and a contouring end, just like on a twist up cream stick formula. And I actually bought this for someone as a Christmas gift, so I'm not going to open this up, but you guys kind of get the general idea. But the next thing that I got is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick, and I already took it out of the box so I can show you guys, but I'm in the shade originally I'm like 153, but they changed the number coding, so 153 becomes Y405, and so this is what it looks like. I already used it once, but it just kind of, twists up like this, like a lipstick, but kind of like a stick foundation, so you can kind of just paint it on your face and then just like buff it out with a brush or with a beauty blender or whatever. But so far I like the formulation. It's quite nice. It gives you a good like medium to full coverage, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to test it out a little bit more before I kind of decide whether or not I absolutely love it. The next thing that I got is a couple of the Makeup Forever primers, and these ones are actually still in the box so I can show you guys. But they're the Step 1 Skin Equalizer primers by Makeup Forever, and I absolutely love Makeup Forever, so I was really excited to try these out. So the 2 that I got was in number 1 and number 2, and so number 1 is the Mattifying primer, and so this is what it looks like. Kind of just simple squeeze tube in the charcoal packaging, but this is the mattifying primer. And then the other one that I got, number 2, is the smoothing primer. And I heard great things about both of these primers, so hopefully I can kind of use them together because I am oily, so I would need the mattifying primer, and I do have kind of like a not smooth textured skin. I have kind of textured skin, so the smoothing one would go well for that as well. So hopefully I can use these together and it'll just be fantastic for my makeup regimen. So I'm excited to try these out. I've heard really good things, and I actually, after I picked up these, they were sold out at the store, so I'm assuming that they're really great. The next thing that I picked up was another like a backup kind of thing, just because I needed a new one. And actually I really wanted to get another one of the Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, but that was completely sold out. Like there was no hope in getting that, and the only other option was like the Chill setting spray, which is I think supposed to be a little bit of a dewier moisturizing finish. So I ended up picking up the Urban Decay makeup setting spray in De-Slick, which is the one for like mattifying or oily skin. So it looks like this. And so hopefully, I mean, like I've used this before, but I actually prefer the all-nighter setting spray. But this one, I mean, it should do a decent job, and I feel like, you know, if I don't set my makeup with the setting spray, it just does not look as nice and as like clean and finished. So I just needed some kind of setting spray. I'm just gonna try and go through this, and then after I get through this, I'll probably buy another one of the all-nighter setting sprays because I prefer that formula. But it's okay, I like that one for now. And then I also picked up a couple of other Urban Decay products. I have the single shadow, the matte shadow in Foxy. I don't know if you guys can see that, Foxy. It's kind of, oh, let me see if I can get it open. It is a kind of like a creamy beige color. If I can just get it out of the box. I cannot get it out of the box. Oh my god. It does not want to come out. Get out of the box! You guys, it's not coming out of the box. I'm having such a hard time. It does not want to escape. Come on, eyeshadow. I just need to show people you. Okay, so after like a million years of trying, I finally got it out of the box. And the box is like completely like disfigured at this point because I had to like tear it open in order to get the eyeshadow out. But anyways, these are the Urban Decay eyeshadow, single shadow in the shade Foxy, and it just kind of is like a creamy beige color. And this is my absolute like holy grail, like forever and ever, like ideal brow highlight. It's like a matte highlight, so I absolutely love it. Like I'm not too fond of like kind of like a shimmery brow highlight. I like just kind of like a understated matte brow highlight. So the one that I was currently using is like seriously about to be gone. Like I only had like the edge of the pan left, and I was like, I really need to get a new one. So I picked this up, and I'm excited because this is my absolute favorite brow highlight, and it's good to just have another one because it's my favorite. The other Urban Decay thing I picked up is the eyeshadow primer potion, and I picked it up in the formula, the Eden formula. So it looks like this. Oh, this is what the packaging looks like. So like that, the Urban Decay primer potion in Eden. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so Eden is the matte formula. So it's kind of just like a creamy matte color, and so when I use this one, I do it all over my lid, and then I do the brow highlight, and it kind of just goes really well together. If I don't use like concealer on my lid, I'll use this, and it just does a good job for like just everyday kind of makeup when I have just my brows filled in and stuff. But this is one of my favorites as well. I do also have like the original formula of the makeup Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, but I kind of just go back and forth between Eden and the original formula just because depending on what kind of eye look I was going for. Moving along, the next thing that I picked up are a couple of other Sephora brand or Sephora collection things. I got a retractable Kabuki brush, and this is actually a gift as well, so you know, it's just a retractable Kabuki brush in the pink color, so that's going to be a gift. And then I also picked up another one of the, what are these lipsticks called? These are called the Color Lip Last lipsticks. So they're just kind of like a long-lasting matte formula lipstick, and this one is in the shade number 4, which is called Brown is Back, but it does not say it on here. It does not say Brown is Back, it just says number 4, but it just happens to be that shade because it says it on the display, and I've seen it online as well. But it is also a really good kind of mauve-y, pinky color that's similar to like Lolita that I have on my lips. So if you guys are looking for something similar to that, that's a little bit on a lower price point or maybe easier to get, I would recommend this one as well in the shade Brown is Back. And it lasts very well too. So like if you put it on and let it dry down, it'll kind of just be very like stuck on your lips. So I recommend this. I really like the formula. I think this is about $14, so it's a lot cheaper than the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks anyway. But the next thing that I got is a nail polish, and this is actually for my sister. So I've never owned a Dior nail polish, and I still don't, but I actually got one for my sister because she loves the Dior nail polishes. And it's kind of funny because whenever we go to Sephora, she'll go and like full-on paint all her nails, like do a full-on manicure in the like nail polish section, and while I'm walking around, and then by the time I get back to her, her nails are done, like completely done. And I just kind of wanted to get her one of the colors that I've noticed that she's done on her nails on more than one occasion. So this is the Dior Vernis Haute Color Brilliance Couture Color Gel Shine and Longwear Nail Lacquer. And this is in the shade Nuit? I have no idea. 970? 970. I don't know how to pronounce that color name, but anyways, this is what it looks like, and it is a deep like burgundy blackened red, brown, black shade, very similar to Damned by the Kat Von D liquid lipstick. Yeah, it's very similar. Like if you look at them side by side, you could probably wear them together. This would be a killer combination, like nails this color, lips this color. I just love when nails and lips like match. That would be amazing. I should just totally borrow this from my sister and kind of do a whole nail and lip combo thing. I think I will. I think I will. But anyways, yeah, so I got this from my sister. I took it out of the box because it was just kind of easy to take out. I'm going to wipe it back down probably so it doesn't have any fingerprints on it, but it's a very pretty bottle, and you know, someday hopefully I will own my own Dior nail polish, but for now I bought this one for my sister, so hopefully she likes it. I also got myself a nail polish, but this one is from the Sephora Formula X line. I think this is made like a Sephora brand. So it's the Formula X line, and I got it in the shade Impeccable. And it's just kind of like a nudie pink color. It was recommended, I think it was labeled as like bestseller on the display, so I was like, I'll get it, bestseller, whatever, I'm sold. So I think it was the last one, so I just snatched it up and I was like, I will get you. So this is most likely going to be the next color that I'll have on my nails, so hopefully I can get around to doing my nails sometime soon. But yeah, I'm excited to try this out. It looks very similar to Dulce de Leche by OPI, which is one of my all-time favorite nail polishes because it is just like such a universal color to me. Like it just goes well all year round on any skin tone, just absolute perfection. So I have just a couple more things left to share with you guys that I picked up. I got another one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in the shade dark brown. So let me see if I can get it open. So yeah, it just looks like that, and open it up just to show you. There you go. It kind of looks like it's starting to dry out already, which is kind of scary. Hopefully it's still good. Hopefully I didn't get a bad one, because it looks like it's starting to crack around the outside. Eek. Well, I need to get started using it so that, you know, it doesn't go bad, but hopefully I didn't get a bad one. If not, I'm gonna exchange it at the store. But anyways, yeah, I picked up another one of these. I'm not like completely obsessed with this product. I know like for a lot of people actually, it's kind of like their holy grail, like absolute must-have for their brows. But for me, I can kind of do away with it. I can use other products and still achieve like the look that I'm going for. So I mean, I'm not completely obsessed, but this is a great product, and I was glad that I was able to pick it up. One of the last things that I picked up was another one of these, and I'm very fortunate that I was able to get another one of these because, you know, of course it was definitely sold out everywhere. But this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and it is in the shade Champagne Pop, which is the color that was created by Jaclyn Hill. And this is actually my second one, so I've actually purchased one before, but oh my god, I need to open it up and just be like, ah, new one, new highlighter. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I wish I just had like 50 of these, so I just have like highlighter for life. But so kind of a sad story happened with my other one, the first one that I purchased. I was using it, and it was, you know, I was using it not every day. I was using it every time I did my makeup, and it was just simply gorgeous. I was just loving the glow that it was giving on my face. And then one day, it just cracked. Like, I didn't drop it or anything. Like, I was just using it, and then I set it down, and then I opened it back up, and it was like cracked. Like completely cracked all over, like in pieces. So I'm going to go and try and repair it. I've seen like 1,000,001 videos on how to repair, you know, like cracked blush and cracked eyeshadow and stuff like that. So I'm well prepared in that area to kind of just fix it, but it was just scary that it broke, and like, you know, like I'm glad that it didn't fall all over the floor, and you know, I had no more champagne pop, so I was very lucky that I was able to pick up another one, because this is just stunning. Like, this is just the most beautiful highlight on my face. Like, that is the last product that I got. And then I got one more thing, which is actually kind of exciting and kind of like, oh my gosh, at the same time. So during that process of this sale, I went back on 3 occasions, right? Or 3 occasions in the store and 1 online. And so in that process, I got upgraded to VIB Rouge, which is like, oh my god, I can't believe that that even happened. So there's my new card, VIB Rouge, and it has like all this information in here, and then it came with like a limited edition Marc Jacobs lipstick, which, you know, it's of course a red color, which is not really my favorite, but you know, I might give it to my mom or my sister or someone, or put it in a giveaway. But I was just kind of shocked that I got upgraded to VIB Rouge, because I just didn't think it would ever happen, you know? Like, when I heard that this level of the membership was even available, I was like, okay, I'll never be VIB Rouge. Like, there's no way I spend that much at Sephora that I will ever be, like, to that status. And, like, it's crazy to me that I'm at VIB Rouge. So, like, oh my gosh, I'm just astounded. That is it. That is my haul. It is completely empty. The bag is completely empty. And I actually got another one of these. So, like, I have another one. So I had this one from one occasion. On another occasion, they gave me another one. I think by the 3rd time, they were just like, no, we're not going to give you another bag. But the 2nd time, they gave me another one. So I have another one still sealed in the packaging. So I might use this for a giveaway to just kind of put all the prizes inside this. But anyways, that's it for my haul. This is going to be an insanely long video. I already know it. So I apologize. Like, I already know this is going to be such a long video, even though I'm going to try my best to edit it down as, you know, like, short as possible. But anyways, thank you guys so much for those of you who are still, like, subscribed to my channel and still watching my videos, because I have not really been around all that much, but I appreciate those of you who are still there, who watch my videos, who continue to comment on my videos, and appreciate the content that I put out there. So if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I also have Snapchat now. It's kind of a recent thing for me. I wasn't really into it at first, but I'm liking it. Snapchat is pretty cool. So if you guys want, you can follow me there as well. I'll put all the information down in the video description, as well as probably a little bit after at the end of the video. But that is pretty much it. Hopefully later this week I'll be able to film another video. I'm planning on doing an updated What's My Bag video, because I just have not filmed one of those for a really long time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!